global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Senator Natasha is in the news again, and this time around she's asking for one big favor. The question now is, will Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, grant her that favor? Let's find out in a moment, but before we dive into the news, kindly subscribe to our channel. Now, according to what we gathered, tensions between Senator Natasha Akpabio, the PDP Kogi Central, and Senate President Senator Godswill Akpabio appear to have eased as Akpabio extended an invitation to Akpabio to attend a project commissioning in her senatorial district. The invitation was also included, which also included other senators, was conveyed in a personally signed letter by Oduagen and read during plenary by Akpabio. The event is scheduled for Sunday in Ihima, Kogi State, to mark Akpoti Oduagen's second year in the state. In marking my second year anniversary as serving senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I wish to invite fellow distinguished senators to join me for project commissioning in Kogi State, the letter read. The letter simplifies and specifics Senator Akpoti Oduagen resident at plot 101 Jimo in Kogi State as the meeting point. Senators traveling by air were advised that Obajana airstrip could be used before proceeding to Ihama by road. Senator Akpabio, upon reading the invitation, congratulated Akpoti Oduagen in advance, saying congratulations in advance. The invitation signals a tour in relations following a high-profile dispute in February over seat reallocation in the Senate, which escalated into a 6-month suspension of Senator Akpoti Oduagen on March 6. Now, since resuming her duties on September 24th, Akpoti Oduagen has been gradually engaging with Akpabio during plenary sessions, including contributing to proceedings such as additional prayers on the Criminal Code Act Amendment Bill 2025. Her latest letter, however, marks the most direct step towards reconciliation with the Senate President to date. My colleague is in the house. If you are in Senator Godswill Akpabio's position, and someone like Senator Natasha, who have shown you maximum premium shaggy in the past few months, taking you to international Senate, brought shame to your name, quote and unquote, called you all sorts, and saying she's ready to prove all the allegations and all that, brought the Senate to disrepute, quote and unquote, because she insisted that her rights were trampled, and she so to speak, ensured that she got reinstated after 6 months suspension. And she's giving a direct invitation to both the Senate and Senator Godswill Akpabio. If you're in Godswill Akpabio, what will you do differently, or what will you do?
Well, I think, first of all, I just want to look at this from the perspective of Natasha Oduagen. You know, there had been so much feud between both. But then, interestingly, there have also been some kind of positive relationship after she had resumed. Oftentimes it gives her the opportunity to contribute to any form of discussion on the floor of the House and all of that. So I think that she's trying to, this is me talking from the positive side of this whole thing. I think she's trying to mend fence right now. She's trying to strategically position herself so that she can secure back, the existing relationship they had before now.
Is it possible?
That's what I'm trying to think. And I must also congratulate Akpabio as the Senate President for that level of maturity that he has been exhibiting thus far. There had been no, happenings pointing to the fact that he's trying to intimidate her and all of that. There was even a time he almost gave her too much leg that the other senators had to scream and say, Oga, if you're going to grant her the opportunity of still speaking after the gravel have gone down, this issue have been stepped down, then you have to extend same to us. So it was at that point that he now realized that there's a provision in their own, code of conduct in respect to that. So that's what I'm thinking. But looking at it from the other perspective, most people also still believe that let this not be a setup, to have concrete evidence. But, whatever evidence, I feel that as at now...
Well, other senators are also invited.
Other senators are invited. That's why I say I like it. But we can't be so sure that Akpabio will go. Because, don't forget that he's a grown man. And no matter what, life first before anything. Because you don't know the impression the people of her constituency have of him. You understand? Exactly. They may pretend as if they don't have anything they're holding against her, but then you've got to be careful, And so I don't know what his position will be, but being that he's a Senate president and will go in the company of security personnel and all of that, it's just, to still show that official, because before now I heard that Akpabio and the husband have a very good relationship, before now. So I think that it's going to be an opportunity to mend fence, and also an opportunity to show that I don't have any grudge against you. We are only just doing our job. We are all respected, distinguished senators, and whatever you're inviting me to do, I'll do it and walk away, pretending as if there was no issue. But then the case in court still continues. That's just the way I look at it. Akpabio may honor it, may not honor it. And even if he doesn't honor it, for the fact that he had honored your invitation by reading it in the floor of the House is enough maturity. It's enough proof that he doesn't have anything against you and he wants all and sundry to be a part of it. So it's now her responsibility to see how she can negotiate a lot of people to be, to go there, because their presence will go a long way to, to make the people know that she has so much capacity.
But would it be nice to say that Akpabio can actually send a representative from the Senate? Would it be out of point if Godswill Akpabio, the Senate president, decided to send a representative from the Senate?
Well, I think he has that right. He can decide to, no matter what, show some level of caution positively. What I mean positively is to send a representative. There are a lot of people who are closer to Kogi. We have senators from Niger State. We have some other senator. I think she's representing Central, Kogi Central. And so from the north and south will be a part of it. And neighboring states, for example, Kogi. Kogi. So we have Kaduna State is close by. We have Kwara also somehow is close by. We have other places. And so those ones can go in and represent. And he can also tell any of his very close pals who are around that environment also to represent him. But all of it still point to maturity blend with precaution. Maturity blend with caution. That's just it.
I guess Senator Akpabio will definitely tread very carefully. Having been beaten once bitten, twice shy. Let's go wrap it up. Let's begin that conversation.